Hey guys, Chris here with OmniMetrics and welcome back to the channel. Got a short one but a good one for you today where I will be going over an enhancement to our custom tagging feature. Now those of you who are not familiar with that feature, you do have the ability to place custom tags on units within your dashboard in OmniView. Why is that important, you might ask? Well, let's just say I'm a technician with a company that is monitoring 1,000 units and I am only responsible for the 50. Should an alarm go off or if I need to check anything, rather than going through each unit and finding my own, I can place the tag Chris or C, whatever I can do to specifically tag the units that I'm responsible for, and I can filter based on those, and I can even set up my grid configuration to only show those units. So it does save you a lot of time in finding units, especially if you're a big organization or have multiple units within your dashboard. Now, what we've done is make it a whole lot easier to tag those units. So in the past, you used to have to go to each individual unit, put the tag and go down. Again, if you have 50 or even more, or if you're tagging multiple units or doing multiple tags, it does get very time consuming and can get very frustrating with how time consuming it is. This new feature, it is the grid tool button, will allow you to bulk tag units. So long gone are the days where I have to go in and individually tag the units I'm responsible for. I can just select the 50 units, create the tag, and boom, it's all done. So let's dive in. I'll show you how to do it real quick and we'll go from there. So now that we are logged into OmniView, I will show you how this grid tool feature works. Now, when you first log in, you'll notice the grid tools button right here. If you do not see this button, that means you do not have custom tagging enabled. If you do not have custom tagging enabled, you will need to reach out to the tech support team or anyone here at OmniMetrics to make sure that's enabled. But that will not only allow you to use the grid tools, but it will allow you to see the custom tagging within the columns and the options within those columns. So you'll notice tags is right here, and I just have it actually shifted. But if you do not see the grid tools or if you do not see the tags column, then that means that you do not have it enabled. So once you do have that feature enabled, or if you log in and you already have it enabled, first thing you'll need to do is you will need to filter the units by what you want to tag. So in my example, I used myself as a technician, and let's just say I want to highlight all of the units that Chris is responsible for. So the easiest way for me is to go into unit description, deselect, and I know this one, obviously Chris's test unit, and these two are my responsibility. Now you don't have to do the unit description, you can do the site ID based on where the unit is located. You can do the unit ID. You can do any unit that's actually in alarm or has a fault. So it gives you a lot of customization to what you can actually tag. But once you have those units highlighted on your dashboard, just go into Grid Tools and this will pop up. Now you do have tags already available that you have created. This does not mean that a tag has been applied to a unit, it just means that a tag has been created. So you can search to see if Chris has been created, so you're not duplicating. Notice there's nothing there. Or let's just say I wanted to apply 30 to the tag, I would just select 30, hit add tags, and it would apply. Likewise, if I accidentally add a tag and I want to remove it, you would just select the 30 and then hit delete tag, and that would bulk delete the tag so you don't have to go in individually as well. So as I mentioned, we are going to label them Chris. I'm going to hit add new tag. And notice it did go ahead and apply that tag to the units, and you can see my tag name is here. But when I close out, we will scroll to the tags and notice all of them have Chris added to the actual tag itself. Again, let's just say I made that mistake and I want to remove those tags. I would just highlight Chris, confirm I want to delete the tags off the unit, and it will remove those tags as well. So that'll come in handy just again if you have someone new, if you have someone changing territories or anything in between. it will allow you to bulk select and deselect the tags. So that's the grid tool feature. I hope this saves you a ton of time and headache in the future. Now, as I like to end all these videos, I do want to go over the customer support section within OmniView. A lot of helpful materials in there. Bottom left-hand side, just click Customer Support, and you will see the customer support form. That will allow you to reach out to our tech support team for any issues or concerns you may have that they can help you out with. You can also give them a call at 770-209-0012, option 2. The second one is our OMV 2.0 feedback form. Now, what that does is allow you to provide feedback on things that would make your life easier when using OmniView, or things you would just like to see. So for example, this grid tool feature did come from feedback, and it was one of those customers were realizing it was taking forever to tag, so this solution came to save you guys, again, time and headache. The third one is our video link, so that will link you to our YouTube channel where you can find videos like these that go over features, enhancements, new products, case studies, and everything in between. So on behalf of us at OmniMetrics, I want to thank you for your continued support and partnership, and we'll see you in the next one.